Let's see. I think we might be live already. Are we live? 1 minute early? Let me see. Let me see. Yes, it looks like we are. Great, wonderful. Welcome to Narita in Chiba. About an hour and a half from central Tokyo or so, depending on how you define central Tokyo. But yeah, it's a city. Airport. But it's actually also a pretty nice city in itself, which I am about to explore and experience today. And this video is actually made in collaboration with Chiba Tourism Board. Come here to do a series of streams, so this is the first one. I will do another one later today. Here we have a little cute clock that is apparently quite famous. Let's see if we can zoom in. There we go. That's cute. So this marks that it's noon. Every hour if we get this little show, or if it's only at a few select times. I can look into it if you want to. But yeah, that was cute. Trying to figure out if it has ended. It probably has. Yes. So yeah, I think it's over. So the plan for today's walk is to head down the main street. So Narita city is a big temple, Naritasan. So I will head there now, or no, sorry, not the temple, shrine. Yeah, the road that leads up to the shrine, which is the road I will be walking now, is quite nice. It has lots of shops. No, sorry, Narita, I'm a bit confused. It's always shrines and temples in Japan, but apparently Naritasan is a temple, not a shrine, so my bad. But anyway, shrines and temples in Japan usually have like a nice long road leading up to them with lots of shops, and the more important and the bigger the shrine, the longer this street with the shops tend to be. And this one here in Narita. So I look forward to sharing that with you. It's very famous. Yes, Narita-san. Narita-san is indeed very famous. I've been here a couple of times before. Usually when I have long flights to Europe, sometimes I have to take flights from Narita airport, and if they are early in the morning, then I tend to come here and spend the night here rather than traveling all the way from home, because this place is, after all, about 2.5 hours from where I live, so it's a little bit on the long side. A weather update, yes, of course. It is, let's see, it's currently 23 degrees, so it's not as hot as it was during my last live stream, which I'm very grateful for. A little bit cloudy too, so it's actually not a pink shorts day today. For those of you who wonder, I am I'm wearing. I'm wearing jeans. See, look at that. It's a bit windy. I hope the wind sounds are not too annoying. I was kind of debating if I should use my external mic or not on today's walk, but I decided to not. That might have been a mistake. The airport is not too far from here, but still far enough so that you don't really notice it. I don't hear any planes, and I haven't really seen that many planes. I came here about an hour ago. Right now, but it looks like a little cluster and restaurants. Ah, Rico Curry. I wonder if it's the same. There's a curry shop in Tokyo called Rico Curry. I wonder if it's the same. They're very tasty. Yeah, I don't hear any planes. Maybe if the wind is blowing in a different direction, I would imagine that you can hear lots of planes here in Narita city. But today, no. I saw one plane taking off in the far distance just as I got here, but that's about it. Sushi. This, actually, Narita is famous for unagi. There's a lot of unagi eel restaurants in this town. So I will see. Maybe I will have unagi for lunch myself after this stream. We shall see. So some of you might be familiar with this, but usually when we're in like places like this where they want to, then shops are sometimes not colors on the signs. So here you can see the 7-Eleven sign is all brown, but apparently this one they were allowed to have their usual colors. But you see that in a lot of places in Japan. Usually like a bit more touristy spots like here. Here is a sake shop, I guess. Narita no jisake. Ah, sokka. So there is like local sake. I don't know if this is actually. Oh, maybe this is actually the brewery. I'm not sure if they actually make the sake here too, but it looks like it could be a sake factory. Narita is not known for its konbini pizza with corn. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's right. No place is famous for that, but perhaps they should be. So as you can see, this Sando, the road that leads up to the temple, is pretty long. And today it's a Saturday here, so it's relatively lively, but I would imagine that if there was no pandemic and if the borders were open, this place would be super crowded on a day like today. Oh, Bit of a Wonder is here. He is my mega supporter, so I should say thank you to Bit of a Wonder, because people like him is the reason why this channel is still going strong after, what is it now? Almost 2 years since I did my first live stream. And it's really thanks to the support from my viewers that I can take you on walks like this so often. So thank you, Bit of a Wonder. If you haven't, you should check out his channel. It's linked in the video description. lots of restaurants. Here's a soba shop. Soba it says. It smells really nice. It's like every shop is like a different smell is coming. Here's like the niku, yakitori. And here we have some dango. I'm already hungry. I think today's stream will be around an hour in length, by the way. An hour and a half, somewhere like that, something like that. Korean food. I'll walk quickly so we don't get any copyright issues with the music, which did indeed happen on my last live stream. When I was having curry in that restaurant, there was some music playing which YouTube had objections with, so anyway, I think the really interesting part comes when we arrive at the temple, because that place is really beautiful and massive. And then behind the temple there's a really nice park as well, which I've been to before. So I look forward to sharing that place with you as well. What's this? Ah, this is an old fire station. Interesting. I am really hungry already, but my lunch, I have a bit of a tight schedule today, so I won't be able to eat on stream, because as soon as this stream is over, I'm actually meeting some people who are taking me to the location for next stream, which will start at 5 o'clock this afternoon. So I'm doing 2 streams today from Chiba. The second one will be from a vastly different location. Actually, Chiba is a pretty big prefecture, so getting around here is not super easy, at least if you want to go like beyond the most well-known spots. Of course, there's really good train connections to the airport and to Narita, but yeah, if you want to go like further out, then you kind of need a car for many places. Here we can see the top of, I believe it's a pagoda maybe? So that's the temple area over there. And of course you can see it's full of souvenir shops selling snacks and whatnot. Narita Nebutsu. These are, what, senbe? Oh. Yeah, rice coffees. And here you can get yourself a broom if you need a broom. Looks like there's some shops selling brooms here. Bonus reflection reveal in the car. I really wish that roads, areas like this were like pedestrian only. It would be so much more enjoyable if there was no cars. So many snack shops and restaurants everywhere. I think, yeah, around here there's several eel shops. I've actually had eel here before. I think it was at that one, at this restaurant over here, this wooden building, the 3-story one. I don't remember, it was a couple of years ago. Super tasty though. Yari, are you hungry? Are you hungry already? You should have an early breakfast. Here's, this looks like it's probably a tea house or a little tea shop. Let's see how far we can, how close we can get without. Ah, okay, here's the register. So probably can't walk in further, but yeah, looks nice. Too bad I don't have time for a tea break either. Yes, Jeffrey, there's something special about Japanese streets like this, right? I'm very fond of them as well. Even though they can often be, like this place is super touristy, right? But it's still quite charming. Yeah, here's the eel, one of the eel restaurants. I would be careful to not shoot too much. But yeah, you can see. Oh, this guy is like preparing the eel. Looks somewhat brutal, but that's part of it. If you want to have the tasty fish, someone needs to prepare it for you first. I'm pretty sure the eel restaurant I went to was probably this one, if I remember correctly. One of these two. I'm not sure. One of these two. Hope I'll have time to have eel today again. Let's see. We move fast for the Japanese atmosphere. Is that so? Yeah, I generally don't like to stream when there's too much people around, like here, so that makes me a little bit rushed maybe to get to quieter areas. But I think once we get to the temple and the park, I'll probably slow down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know, like, if most people know or aware of that Narita is like this, because most people just, I mean, thousands or maybe even millions of people pass through the airport every year, right? But I think actually it's not a bad idea to stop here for a night or so before moving forward to like Tokyo or other cities, because it's a pretty nice place. You can't really get this kind of atmosphere in central Tokyo. How do you get there? I took a train, so it took me from where I live. I live in the west of Tokyo, so from my place it took almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours. But if you're like in the eastern side of Tokyo, it's more like 1.5 hours to get here. There's plenty of trains. There's also the Narita Express, which is like the fastest way to get to Narita Airport. I'm not sure if Narita Express actually stops here in Narita City, but I'm sure if you really want to go the quickest way, that's probably an option worth looking into. So now we are approaching the temple. So here's the main gate. yakai area here as well. Nice. Dried fruits. I'm really hungry. Can't wait to eat. And yeah, apparently there's this strong link between the kabuki culture and Narita city. So this, I'm not very, I haven't really studied it enough, but this place, this temple has some sort of kabuki connection, and there's also like lots of kabuki, yeah, other small like statues and stuff related to kabuki around in the city. So if you're into kabuki culture, you can maybe study more about the exact details, because I'm sorry, I don't know. Oh, we passed 250 viewers. Yay! Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. It's a pretty impressive gate, this. And yeah, considering that it's a weekend, it's surprisingly calm and quiet here. Not too many people. Here's a little pond. Got a nice bridge too. It's beautiful. Yeah, I did come here maybe 3-4 years ago, but that's the only time I came to this temple. Glad I finally get to share it with you. There's a taiko drum festival in Narita in early April. I see. I didn't know that. That sounds fun. Oh, look at this. It's like a sword. Huh. Kind of unique. Don't remember seeing things like that before. Oh, there's lots of turtles here. Can you see? Yeah. They're having a relaxing time. What's the name of this temple? It's Naritasan. Narita, well, I don't know if you would just say Narita Temple in English or if it's Naritasan. Ah, look at this. This rock is actually shaped like a turtle too. Can you see? That's funny. And it's covered with coins. Can you see all the money? People around me are getting excited about the shape of this rock. Oh, look at all these. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. That's probably someone you don't want to mess with. Oh, thank you for the super chat. First super chat of today, I think. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I can never read your name. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm actually snapping a lot of photos today, but I'm shooting with my camera. my little Sony camera. So I'm not able to live tweet the photos, but I think I will do a Twitter post maybe tonight or whenever I have the time, where I will share more photos with you, because I have a feeling that there will be plenty of good ones from today's walk. And if you haven't, you should follow me on Twitter. It's linked in my video description. Oh, these stairs are steep. Wow. It's a pretty impressive building. This must be the main hall, I'm guessing, as always. So don't believe anything I say, because I'm probably wrong. But this is pretty impressive, and this is nice too. This pagoda, beautiful. There's usually pretty strict rules that you can't shoot inside any of the buildings, so I'm not going to try my luck with that, but let's explore this pretty vast temple area. See if we find something interesting. It's really beautiful and so incredibly well maintained, which, even though I lived in Japan for many years, sometimes my mind is blown just over how clean and orderly everything can be here. And I'm sorry, it's a really sunny day. I'm really struggling to see anything on my screen, so it's very difficult for me to respond to anything in the chat right now. But we'll see. Maybe I can sit down somewhere. It's getting pretty hot actually. I'm already sweating considerably, so a little sit down and drink break somewhere would be nice. But for now, let's walk up here. I wonder if we can see a nice view up here maybe. Don't believe anything I say, I'm probably wrong. Yeah, that should be a disclaimer on top of the screen throughout all my live streams, because I'm really I'm not really researching much before my walks. So when people want to know specific details about things, I'm basically always just guessing to the best of my ability, of course, but still, it's not, when it comes to Japanese history and cultural stuff, my knowledge is not really what it should be. Joseph Taylor, this is Naritasan in Narita. Oh, いいね. Here we have a nice panoramic view. So what do we have here? That's the way to the station. Naritasan Koen, that's the park I will be going to. Okay. How's Mini Explorer doing? She's feeling better? Yes, she's well now. Thank you. She's been back to nursery since Wednesday. But so it was worrying, but now she's finally back to her old self. We are very happy about that. So let's see, what else do we find up here? Some sort of shop. Let's see if I can find something to drink. No, they're selling like fox statues and stuff here, like religious things. This looks like it might be nice. Ah, okay, it's a graveyard here. Oh, Ray, good morning. This looks lovely. Yeah, it is a beautiful place. It's really, really beautiful here. It's so nice to be on a little trip out from Tokyo as well. Let's see what we have up here. Oh, this is also okay. So here, this should be a shrine, right? Sometimes you find shrines within temples and vice versa. It can be really confusing. That's why I often mix them up, because the border between a shrine and a temple, even though they're different religions, can sometimes be a little bit difficult to distinguish. But this is a jinja for sure. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bit of a wonder. No, you're not allowed to go to Japan yet, unless you go on a package tour by certain certified travel agents. Then actually people will be allowed from late. But regular tourism is still not allowed. And I think they capped the max number of entries from abroad to 20,000 per day. It used to be 10,000, but now they bumped that up to 20,000. But compared to pre-pandemic times, that's still a very, very low number. So my guess is that regular tourism is still several months away. Hopefully I'm wrong, but this looks like a nice little street too. But unfortunately, almost all the shops here are closed. That's too bad. You can lead a package tour for us. Yeah, that would be wonderful. I wonder if I would be able to get the certification I need. And boom, 350 viewers. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. For those of you who just came here, I'm currently in Narita, most famous for being home to the biggest airport in the Tokyo region, but it's also a pretty lovely little town with this gorgeous temple, Naritasan, where I'm currently walking around. Glad to be strolling in Narita with you guys. Thank you. Yeah, glad that so many of you wanted to join me on today's walk. It would be Even better if there was more than just one super chat, but I guess you can't have everything. Here, see what we find, and then yeah, the park that I kept mentioning, that's behind here. This looks, the wall has like lots of kind of things carved on stones here. Ah, okay, it's various company names, probably actually to this place. Again, I don't want to say. We often see these things around shrines and temples, especially bigger ones. Can be both. Yeah, some of it is company names, but I think there's also like individual people also. What a cloudy day. Yeah, it's like comes and goes. There's plenty of holes in the sky though. But I'm kind of happy when if I can avoid the direct sunlight today. I actually got a bit burnt from my last live stream 2 days ago, even though I did wear sunscreen, but I was walking for so long that it ended up hurting me a little bit. First English sign I see today. Okay. A little bit of information for you. Another one of these sword-like things. See? I don't remember seeing those before. Maybe Yamaguchi-san, do you know what the deal is with this sword? There was one near the entrance as well. I'm not sure when this place was built, but my guess is that it's, you know, these places tend to be, oh, here's another sword. These places tend to be like torn down and rebuilt, or destroyed and rebuilt. So maybe that's what happened. I really don't know the history of this place. And here's the entrance to the park. Nice. Is there any train station? Yes, I started the walk next to Narita train station. So if you walk here from the station, maybe it's like 15-20 minutes away from the train station. So not too far. This building looks old though. This building has been through things. It's beautiful. I really like when these kind of buildings are not like freshly painted, but more like when they have a little bit of character and tell a story. Brad Ward, thank you. A little bit of explanation there. Oh, can you hear? There's some music. This is nice. I need to shoot this with my camera too. Mike Stopak just became a member. Thank you very much. Okay, here's another entrance. Here soon, but first I want to go up a little bit closer to the building here. It's a recording we heard. It wasn't actually people singing. That's too bad. Place is some health related. Maybe you can come here and pray for a long life or something like that. For healthy long life. It's a little bit difficult for me to read all the kanji on many of the signs. Oh, thank you, Mike Stopak. Really appreciate it. Signal warnings, that's not good. If I'm able to, signal gets on here, and hopefully the signal will get better, even though I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, we did get a bit of buffering there. Oh, thank you, Brad Ward. Thank you so much for both the super chat and for the explanation as well. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, the signal is really weak around here, so I'm a little bit worried. I wanted to explore this park as well because I remember it being shouldn't. We're having too much signal issues. Yeah, I think I have to turn around and head back. That's too bad. But I don't want to risk the stream collapsing totally. Head back to the main shrine area. Yeah, I think I have to, because entering is also a little in terms of nice view here. Yeah, are we back? Can you still hear me? So I decided to turn around. Yeah. Using Rakuten today. See you for today's stream. Because I had a feeling that Rakuten would not be very good around here. So hopefully things will get more stable now. I wanted to continue down there and show you the beautiful park, but yeah, the signal was just falling apart. So this is a pretty cool rock, by the way. It's like some company names. Maybe they donated this rock or something, I don't know. But yeah, I really wanted to go explore this. It's a huge park actually, but I guess you have to explore that on your own when you come here. because yeah, signal is a must. It would be a lovely place for. I totally agree. Unfortunately, I don't have time because, like I said, we're going to a different part of Chiba where I will do another stream tonight, 5 o'clock Japanese time. And Chiba is a pretty big prefecture, so getting around from one part or to the part we're going to, it takes a long time. So I really don't have that much time here. Maybe I can come back when I'm back in Japan, if I'm ever coming back. Just kidding, I will be coming back to Japan for sure. Yes, Ray, what a treat, eh? And then there will be another stream tomorrow as well. Probably same time as today, so noon Japan time. There will be another stream. So I'm doing 3 streams from Chiba. I'll be spending the night here as well. So yeah, here you can see the park, right? There are several lakes, and yeah, it was a really pleasant area to stroll around. So we went up here and then I took the stairs down and walked a little bit around here, but then the signal got too bad, so I decided to just turn around and come back. But now I think I will just start heading back towards the station again, because that's where I'm meeting up with the people, the lovely people who invited me here. So yeah, I will of course stream the walk back there. You're just giving us a party. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that you feel that way. Yeah, it's good. It's good to have a entire weekend dedicated to streaming. Absolutely. Another sword. It's almost like Pokemon. We can see how many swords we can find at this temple. Hello, I love your videos. I started walking to our channel, but for Latin America. Cool. I will check that out, because that's a part of the world that I haven't seen many walking videos from. So that would be super interesting. Just realized that Narita station is 9 kilometers away from Narita airport. Yeah. That's, well, I did a 10-kilometer stream 2 days ago. So 9 kilometers is still within what I would consider walkable, but since I have no reason to go to the airport, it would feel maybe like a bit of a waste of time to go there now. I think we can find something more interesting here in Chiba to stream from than an empty airport. Okay, good night, bit of a wonder, and thank you so much again for your generous support and for always joining the chat. Let's see, maybe there's something worth looking at on this side as well. Oh, wind is picking up a little bit. Now I do hear a little bit of a low frequency rumbling sound. I wonder, that sounded like it could have been an airplane actually. Maybe we do hear some of it from the airport. I'm still surprised. would expect to see and hear much more air traffic around here. But maybe you hear the wind noise now because the wind is pretty strong. I'll definitely use my external mic for the second stream that I'm doing later today. Sadly, your only window to Japan. Hopefully that will change soon. Really hope that you guys will be able to come here before the end of the year at least. Here's a bell tower. Anyway, I think I will start my walk back towards the station. I'm glad the stream is still functioning. Like whenever signal drops too much, or like when signal drops too much, it sometimes ends the stream abruptly. So I'm glad that didn't happen now. And that you will be with me for a little bit longer. Yes, I see. Is that Onibaku? You're mentioning Rambalak. Of course, I'm pretty sure that all my viewers know about Rambalak, but if you don't, then you should definitely check out his channel. He's like the god or the king of Japan walking videos, and a big inspiration to a lot of people, including me. I was fortunate enough to meet him a few weeks ago for the first time. That was fun. Yeah, around here I don't think we will have any signal issues. Maybe I should also try tossing a coin onto this guy. Do you think I can hit? I will only give myself one chance for this 10 yen coin. I'm so gonna miss this. Oh. Maybe I did hit it. Maybe it fell down into the water. I'm not sure. Arigatou gozaimasu. Someone clapped their hands. Rambalak will always be number one. I don't think, and I don't hope, I hope that no one will ever be bigger than him, because the amount of work he puts into his walks is really remarkable, and he deserves all the credit and appreciation he can get. Splash a bullseye. Yeah, I guess I have to rewatch that after the stream and see if I actually did hit the turtle. I think I did. Turtle Little super chat collection. Yeah, right? Didn't get any super chat for that. Not 5 yen coin. No, I didn't. I only had a 10 yen coin in my pocket. Sorry about that. Is 5 yen coins better? No. 5 yen, ne? I see. N means like luck or fortune. Can't donate 10 yen. Ah, Ray. That's too bad. You have to send it in an envelope to me. Then you can, that way you can donate 10 yen. Various pickled things. Peanut honey. Yeah, I'm super hungry now. Looking forward to having some food once I'm done with this stream. We got an invitation after this stream. No, I'm not sure if I understand you. I was contacted a few weeks ago, asked to come here to do a couple of streams. But no, I did not bring my family. Did not bring my family. I'm here alone. So here you can have. It's a bit pricey actually. 2,200, 2,800 yen, 3,500 yen. But yeah. Usually eel is quite pricey, especially if you want like high quality stuff. This place, nah? Here they do archery. I think anyone can try it here. Ah, 12 arrows, 1,300 yen. Interesting names. It's like traditional Japanese archery. I've never tried that. It would be fun to try sometime. Unfortunately, don't have time to do that now. Well, at least this place is kind of social media friendly. You can join if you want to check it out. Ice cream. Sesame soy milk ice cream. Maybe if I can eat one of those. I'm super tempted. But I'm not sure. Having ice cream while streaming and not enough hands and it's a lot of people around. Maybe not the best idea. Maybe not the best idea. Here's a... Oh. I thought it was a miso shop, but it's actually pickled daikon. Or pickled zucchini. And other kinds of pickles as well. We just passed 1 hour. Wow, time flies. Time flies when you're out walking, having fun. Back in the clay. Yeah, you're 1 hour late. Should feel a little bit ashamed of yourself, but it's okay. We're all glad that you're here. A late back in the clay is better than no back in the clay. So thank you for joining me. Closer to 400 viewers. Thank you everybody for joining me today. It's a little bit... we're getting closer to the end of today's stream, unfortunately, but if you just joined, you might want to know that I'm actually doing another stream today at 5 o'clock Japan time. So that is that's exactly 4 hours from now. So there will be another stream. So I hope you can join me for that one. As always, I will post a link on Twitter and Patreon and social media soon. But I still have to walk all the way back to the station, which is quite... yeah, it's at the end of the street. So. There's like food shops everywhere, which is not good when you're hungry. Right there, walking under this. I think I did. With this pro stream setup. Yeah. Hopefully I will have time to charge my phone, because I noticed battery drained very quickly during today's stream. Maybe because signal was weak, so then it has to kind of work harder, because it was like 90% when I started today's stream, and it's only been an hour and battery has dropped to 40% now. Usually I can do like 4 hours on a full charge, but with this battery drain, I think not even 2 hours. So that's another benefit of streaming in the big city, I guess. Kimono shop. Is it like rental? Oh, yeah, yukata. Okay. By the way, I linked in the video description, you can find the link to the Visit Chiba website and also to their Instagram. So if you're curious about Chiba and want to know more, and you want to see more places worth visiting and things to see and do, you can check out those links. Because like I said, it's very close to Tokyo. It's and literally where most visitors enter and leave the country. So I think Chiba is kind of on most people's itinerary anyway. So it might be worth to check it out a little bit in more detail. Thank you, Hilda, for the kind words. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to Chiba. Yeah, my pleasure. I actually think this might be my first stream ever from Chiba Prefecture. And I still think that I haven't done any streams from like Saitama, which is also next to Tokyo. So it's crazy. But like I said before, Tokyo is so vast and the greater Tokyo region has so much to see and do. So I could probably spend the rest of my life in Tokyo and still never run out of things to see and do, especially if you include areas like Chiba and other neighboring prefectures. Oh, look at this. Those of you who are familiar with my channel know that I love alleys. And this looks like a very nice little alley. But maybe I can't get through here. Pub Lounge, Emmy. Yeah, it looks like it is. Yeah, it's a dead end. Cool place though. Yeah, unfortunately that was a dead end. This is not a dead end. Let's take this route to the station then, instead of walking the exactly same way as before. Little detour here, but I believe the station is just basically behind this blue building. Yep, approaching the station now. This is like some cafe up here. Ooh, we love craft beer. So do I. Nice. See, when you leave the big streets, that's usually when you find the good stuff. Nice little cafe and deli with craft beer. Beer garden even. Oh, perfect. Too bad I don't have time. Otherwise it would have been perfect to go there for a beer break. but you can't have it all. And yeah, now we're back at the station, which is where I will wrap up today's first stream. Sorry I had to leave when there's so many people watching, but like I said, I will do another stream in about 4 hours from now, so I hope you can join that as well. And I think I just got a super chat, did I? Let me check. Yes, Bud, thank you so much. Another great stream. Thanks for the tour. Thank you so much for the kind words and for the generous super chat. Really appreciate it. Oh wait, let me show you actually the map here, because just so that you get a sense of how far we are from central Tokyo. Pointing at Narita. So here's central Tokyo, right? This Yamanote line, Shinjuku, Akihabara, and then we are there. So quite far. You can see the prices to get into central Tokyo from here. If you take local trains, it's... So there you have it. Anyway, that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And I shall see you again soon. Let's wave goodbye in front of this map here. Okay, thank you so much, and I hope to see you 4 hours from now. Bye bye! Hej då! Auf Wiedersehen und mata ne!